Now let's start to make a file. And for CorelDRAW, we will need to use the version that is under 2018, okay? If it's higher version, our software is not compatible. It will deform. So make sure you are using a CorelDRAW version under 2018. Now let's open the CorelDRAW software. Type a letter that we would like to print. Set up the size. Choose the font. Make it curve. Sketch line. Hairline. Export it to your desktop and rename it as 3D. Here, choose. Currently, I'm using X4 version. If you are using too high a version, here you can make it lower, AutoCAD 2004 or even lower. Okay. Then here, this is unit. Currently, I'm using mm because I set up here mm. And curve line, JPG, black. Sure. And now let's import this file we just made. This is an arrow. This is to choosing the file, okay? So we put the mouse on the line and move the letter, and click again, it moves. Or you choose frame it first and then put page center. It will be in the center of the page. And now let's see what we have in this portal. First, let's check out this letter. This small green triangle is the starting point of the 3D printing because it's always a closed circle for 3D printing. So there will be all the time a joint, a starting point. So if this starting point is in the surface area, then it will be a bump. It looks ugly. So our slicing software has automatically put this starting point in a corner. But if you feel this starting point is still not good for you, so you can manually change it by clicking starting point editing and click to the position that you would like the starting point to be, okay? And press ESC to exit. Now let's see what we have in this portal. First import is to import the file, the DXF format file, and then export. Export is to export the G-code file. Then combine is to combine the two letters together or not. For example, if you combine, then you can move all 3 and D together. But if you break up, then you see, then you can move separately. See? It's separate. Okay? It's separate. Control and Z back. Now, let's at least combine D, inner and outer, to be one piece. Okay? Then page center is put the letter we want to print in the page center. 3D view is to view the 3D printing file. And then machine layout size refers to the size of your printer working zone. And horizontal mirror is for slanting type of letter, or when you need to pour in liquid acrylic, or you want to print the face directly, so you will need to horizontal mirror it, okay? But if you are making a straight strip, then no need horizontal mirror. Then layout here. Glass X boundary means here. The letter distance to the glass boundary, and the glass Y boundary is the letter distance to the glass Y direction boundary, okay? And then X graphic is the distance between two letters here from 3 and D, and the Y graphic is in horizontal in Y direction distance, okay? All print means one circle 3D, one circle 3 and one circle D, and it will finish start printing same time and finish printing same time. Single print is referring to we finish print 3 first, then start printing D. So according to our experience, single print is more advised, because if anything happened to you, to your printer, you will only scrap one letter. But if it's all print, anything happen, you scrap whole letters, all letters, okay? Then fill, this is to set up the face printing. This will be the face side. This is the back of the face. And this is the printing line U-turn distance. And this is the angle of the filling. Okay? Here, just a ticket. And this is the starting point editing and the printing order editing. This means, for example, we frame it first. And you will see 0, 0. That means it will print similar time. But for example, if we want to print D first, then we can click it. And now here is 1 and in 3 is 0. That means the sequence of printing is start printing D first. After finish printing D, then print 3, okay? Now let's press ESC to exit this function. Now come to this area. Letter shell is referring to the setup parameters of the letters strip. And then here in this panel, we have reverse printing. Reverse printing is for slanting strip and pouring liquid acrylic and face printing type, okay? So you need to click reverse printing under these occasions. Normally, if you are using solid acrylic sheet as the face, so you just click regular printing, okay? Then here, letter type, we have line and incline currently. We will add more actually in this area. Line refers to straight strip. Incline means slanting strip or bevel strip, okay? Letter height refers to the height of the letter we will print. For example, 30 mm refers to the letter height is 30. So this is depend on your letter size. For INCC, the maximum height is 65. For INCS series, the maximum height is 95 mm. Oblique width is deciding how slanting, how bevel the strip will be. So the bigger the number is, the bigger angle it will be slanting. And then panel height refers to the small straight position for the face, as this picture shows. Then button height. Normally we would set a button height when we print the slanting strip. Button height Normally, we advise make it 10. This is for easier installation the back base, okay? A round line. This is normally we also call it pre-printing line. This is a line that is surrounding these letters. It has different functions. First, you need to check the printing is good or not. Check the very printing line. The very beginning printing line is flat or round. If it's too round, then it means the distance between the nozzle and the glass is not proper. So the this around line should be very flat. Okay? The second function is to clean the nozzle, because sometimes there are some leftover filaments from your last printing. So you can set up this around count line to clean the nozzle. If your letter is small, then better you set up this around count 2. So it will have 2 lines around the letter. Normally you just set up as 1, okay? Then wall thickness refers to the thickness of the strip. Normally for small letter you set up 1.2 mm. For big letter you set up as 1.5 mm. That's enough, okay? Then line account. It means how many circles you will print. For example, if you want a thicker strip, then you can set up the wall thickness 1.2 and here 2. Then the whole strip thickness would be 2.4. 1.2 by 2 is 2.4, okay? So the thickness of the strip will be thicker. All the red buttons no need to change, okay? And we can preview here according to our setup. This is 30, so now here is also 30, okay? Then color switch. Take INCC for example, or if this is actually depends on how many colors you want on your letter. So for example, we want only 2 colors in our letters. So and we set up as 3 count of the 3 layers of the letter, as you can see this picture. So layer 1 is 10, layer 2 is normally non-opaque, and then layer 3 is opaque again. 10, 10, 10, 3, 10 equal to 30, the total height of the strip, okay? And beyond 30, for example, layer 4, you set up 100, it will not count, okay? So let's view, see? And let's see if we change it. 5, 15, still 15 plus 5 plus 10 is still 30. See, the view has changed, okay? Then footstep. This effective one is for the back. This is for stop the PVC or ACP for the back base. Then position means the position that you want the stopper to be, because the total height is 30 mm. So this position will be in the 5 position, 5 mm position. Height means to the thickness of the stopper or footstep. Width is the width of the footstep or stopper. Okay, see, let's view here. This is stopper 1, this is the back, and let's see if we put it 3. See, it changes. And if we untick it, it will not have a stopper here. Okay, effective 2 reverse the footstep for the face side. We also call the stopper for the face side, okay? So this is also depend on the thickness of your front face. For example, if you want to have a 3 mm face, then you can put it as 27, because 30 minus 3 equal to 27, okay? This is the same meaning to this one. You can use the defaulted number, okay? But if, for example, But if we don't tick it, see, it will not have it. No stopper at all. Now let's tick it. See? And if we put it 25, it will be like this, okay? So it all depends on your material. We leave it open for your option. Prevent curl. This is for making the printing stick to the glass, so the printing will not warp up. Because if the printing warp up, it will be easy to scrap. Okay? And we have outer and inner. The press width 0.3 and length 10. This you can use the default number. And remember, all the red buttons in this software, just use the default numbers. Don't change. If you want to change, ask us, okay? Connector letter is a function that, for example, if you are using a magnet bar for installation, you want to connect the two alphabets to be one piece, so you can use this connector letter function. This will be detailed, clarified in another video. Also, surround side will be introduced in another video. Fill panel, same, will introduce in another video.